Hi sweet friends, my name is Jeannie. Welcome to my channel. Yesterday I went thrifting at several spots and I want to show you all my haul here. The first thing I got, of course, was Christmas stuff. I got this adorable Santa. Can you see him focused? He is so precious. He's got a bag of toys and a Christmas tree, and I just think he's gorgeous. And he'll fit right in with my other ones. The next thing I got was this beautiful wood holder. I think it's like a book holder. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but that's what I think it is. And that's what I think it's supposed to be. And of course, I got two freebies, a service hymnal, and this is from 1948. I love any kind of hymnals. I think they're beautiful. Oh, I forgot I flattened these out last night after taking them out of the dryer. So I also got those two little snowflake looking linens. So I got the service manual for free. And I got the new church hymnal for free. And I think it's just beautiful. That's my receipt from the, I went to the antique store yesterday too. So this store is has been changed recently. They changed names. So I think it's a good thing because like 3 months ago, I went in for this very same platter. Now I've been in a few times since and not seen it since they changed names. I think I've only been in once, but yesterday was the second time. And it was marked $17 the last time I went in and saw it. $17 for this pretty little red transferware platter. And I just couldn't do it. I actually had the manager come and look at it, and she said, "Oh no, it's 17." I said, "Is it part of a set or anything?" And she said, "No, it's just old, so I want to mark it up to that." Sorry. See if you can see the stamp on it. Well, I had it where I didn't wipe it off all the way, but it still washed off in the dishes. But I paid $4 for it yesterday. So it was actually like a God wink or something because I knew I would never spend $17. Even if I loved it and wanted every second, I still wouldn't have spent that on it. So I am so pleased with my purchase. I love it. And speaking of that, I got two stained ironstone pieces. Look at this beautiful bowl. It says Grecian Ivory by Paulton City, warranted 18 karat gold. I don't care anything about the gold. It doesn't matter to me, but I think the bowl is absolutely beautiful. And this one also, it's a little bit rough shape. It's got a little flea bite on it and it's a little bit of cracking, but look at that staining. It's so pretty. That'll be great to put something in. And it's, gosh, I can't tell what that says, y'all. But I think it's beautiful. The next thing I got, and I thought it was adorable, was this little milk jar. You know, I have a set of several creamers, so this would make a great little, and it had the little top to it. And when I say these things are inexpensive, that the two hymnals were free. This bookcase, or whatever you want to call it, was $2. This was 25 cents. These were both $1.50, and this was $4. And I got my husband this little barrel. I thought it was really cute for his jar, his cabinet. And I also found this thing of dominoes. It wasn't full, but I didn't care. It was like 50 cents. And look how old and yellow they are. I love that. And here's my two vintage linens. And I found this. This is the only thing I got at the antique shop for me. I found my husband something, so I can't show you that right now, but I did because he watches my videos, but I will talk about it after Christmas. So Also got this. I do need to iron it, but it's so pretty. This was 25 cents, and these were 5 cents a piece, and this was 25 cents, I think. And my coffee, I looked all day long yesterday for these coffee cups. I love this coffee cup. I think it's so pretty. Coffee, tea, that tree on it. It's so, so beautiful. I hope you guys are enjoying a nice beverage while you're watching this. I got this sweet little tin. I love the gingerbreads. Y'all, I have fallen in love with gingerbread stuff. I just love it. Every time I see it, I want some more. And of course, I went to the hospice thrift store, and they have some great stuff. When I saw this shirt, I'm like, yep, sold. It's so cute. And then I got this beautiful, it's a short sleeve shirt, which is ideal for us, and it's kind of thin. I say us in Florida. It's kind of thin, so I think it'll be wonderful, but not thin enough to be see-through unless you're holding up against a window, but I think it's just darling. So I don't know if I told y'all the other day that I moved the other one outside because I bought an outside patio table a few months ago from a thrift store. And I had this one, this big wooden one that matches the table. I had it underneath my bar with plants on it. Well, apparently the moisture, I didn't realize, I had them all on plates and stuff, but somehow the moisture seeped through and got several spots. So I'm going to have to sand it down and get it. But right now I love this little quilt on there. I think it's so pretty. The next thing I found at the thrift store was this beautiful casserole server. I don't know if you call it casserole, just serving piece. I think it's so pretty. I love these. I don't know why. I just think the intricacies of them are just absolutely beautiful. I guess it was a dish tray because look at these, y'all. I wish I could have found more of these. Aren't they just phenomenal? They're Christmassy, but not, but pure white. I love the debossing on them. And then Mikasa Festive White. So I would have loved to found, it's so funny because I have 4 Christmas plates, 4 little plates, and 4 bowls, but none of them match. And it doesn't matter because this matches all of them. So if I find more of these, though, I definitely will donate the other ones or sell the other ones and keep these because I just think they're beautiful. Look at the bells there and the poinsettia and the holly, and I just think it's just absolutely beautiful. Oh, and speaking of, I got this from Decor Steals. It came in the mail yesterday. It says Merry Christmas with the vintage Santa, and look at the reverse side. I think I'm going to definitely have to put it on the reverse side, but it's so, so sweet. I got this vintage linen. There's 2 slices of it. I don't know what you call it, slices, pieces, cuts, whatever. But I just thought it was absolutely beautiful, even just like as a table runner. I think it would be, look, there's, even that one piece is long enough to be a table runner, but I think it's just absolutely beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see the details on it, but it's so, so pretty. And, that was 25 cents for the whole roll, and they were both rolled together, which is great. I got this cute little purse. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it or use it on my little purse wall, but probably on my purse wall. But it is just so darling, I think. I just need to vacuum it out. So I keep hearing a beep, and I don't know what it is. Must have something to do with my Christmas lights or something because I keep hearing it. So sorry if that's bothering y'all. I got this beautiful ladle for $2. I was at a different store for this one. I was at like Sheriff's Ranch. The Sheriff's Ranch in our area is much higher than Sheriff's Ranch in other areas because it's so funny because I can go to it in a area that we camp at that's a kind of a poorer community, and you could buy a whole bunch of stuff for. That's where I got the wedding dress that's on my mannequin. And it's so funny because this place, if they see something old, they'll mark it up like crazy. But I did get a leather belt that fit me for $1 yesterday, and that was worth all of this. So I would have spent more than I did the whole day. I got this. It's a little flag holder. I like to, especially at summertime, I like to put American flags in here and just like hold it down on something, but it would be really cute on the side of the house even, and you can do them at different degrees. You know, it's really cool. I got these darling, let me take them out for you. Sorry about that. That took a second to do. These sweet little earrings, aren't they cute? And they were $2, and they're the same, you know, they're just so sweet. Not sure if you can see those, they're so sweet. And then I got another pair of these DKNYs, and their little gold hoops are just adorable. Another thing, and I kind of said, oh gosh, I don't really need these, but I got them anyways. They were, I think they were $1 a piece. And they're just so pretty. I also got this. This was also $4, but it is so pretty, and it's got some crazing on it. A little bit of staining on the inside, even though it's clean. And it's a upside down. So I went back to the eye doctor yesterday because I couldn't see, and she said the contacts I was wearing were not the brand for me. That's all it was. So this is English Ironstone, and it's so pretty. I don't understand why they do the ones that are on there together. I guess it's to keep the drips down. I'm not sure, but I like it. I have a thing for these little brown Crocs. I don't know why. The brown ones are definitely my favorite, but I also like the white ones. But this is a mini one. It's real small. She said, oh, we had a real big one, but somebody dropped it today and broke it. I'm like, oh, well, that's okay. And this thing, I don't know what it is. It's kind of heavy, so I think it's some kind of quality metal, but I don't know what it is. I may rub and buff it a little bit, or I may use some spray paint, which is even better. I think it would look pretty as a vase, but you could also put any of your little treasures in. You know, I have so many little treasures I could display in it. And my favorite find, not because of what it looks like, just because of its history, is this little thing. It's a candlestick. It was marked $1. And it was funny because I was going to clean it out, and there was stuff in here, and I couldn't figure out what the stuff in here. I was like, oh, wouldn't that be cool if that was money, somebody's stash in there? But it was old newspaper, and it was for November 21st, 1971. So she had used paper in here to, I guess, fill that hole, because it's just ceramic, so it's kind of open in here to make the candle fit in there. I was like, how resourceful was that? But they were folded really tiny, so I couldn't wait to get in there and see it. So I got some of the wax, I got all the wax off and cleaned it real good because it was nasty. Well, I thought I got all the wax. Here's a little bit more right here, but it was really nasty, and I can't wait to use it just because it's so neat. I think it'll be a nice contrast with all my Santas. Here's where I put my other Santa. Yeah, so anyways, that is it. I just love everything I got, and it was a really good day. The only thing I did was go get a pedicure, and then well, just really a polish change on my toes. And it was so funny because they texted me, the doctor's office texted me and said, can you be here like an hour earlier? And I was like, ah! So I tried really hard. Well, I was afraid I was going to miss this thrift store that's only open till 3. I got there at 2:30, shopped without feeling too rushed, enjoyed everything, went to 2 more. And then I went over to the antique shop locally, and I just really enjoyed that as well. So I'm hoping my husband, I sent him pictures of something I really liked. It's like a pine cabinet, and I really hope he goes and gets it for me today. He's getting tires put on his work truck. So this is one other thing I meant to show you. I bought this at Vintage Market Days. Let me close this blind right here. I bought this metal tree at Vintage Market Days. Let's see if I can make it a little lighter. For $20, and it's on this nice wooden stand here. And I put so many wonderful vintage Santas on it. And I just think it's precious. These are my Santa bells. I thrifted a few years ago. They have a nice little tingle to them. And then my little Anna Lee Santa and Mrs. Claus and the little. So I thought that was just precious. I got that for 20 bucks and I thought it was so cute. So anyways, that is it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching the video. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.